The moon is the last of the seven, the nearest, the fastest, the most changeable. Where Saturn moves with the patience of stone, the moon moves with the insistence of water, changing signs every 2.5 days, cycling from darkness to fullness and back again every 29 days, never the same 2 nights in a row. And yet, for all this change, the moon is the planet of habit. This seems contradictory until you understand what the moon actually does. The moon does not generate. The moon receives. It has no light of its own, only the reflected light of the sun. It has no fixed nature, only the impressions left by whatever has touched it. The moon is the great mirror, the cosmic wax tablet, the surface upon which everything writes. And what is habit but the impression left by repetition? You do something once, and the moon barely registers it. You do it twice, and there is a faint trace. You do it 100 times, and the groove is cut so deep that the moon replays it without your permission. Your routines, your emotional patterns, your automatic reactions, the way you reach for your phone without thinking, the way anxiety rises in your chest at the same trigger every time. These are lunar. The moon remembers, and the moon repeats. The moon rules silver, the metal of mirrors. Silver reflects what stands before it. It does not choose. It does not filter. It shows you exactly what is there, including what you would rather not see. This is why the traditions associate the moon with the unconscious, that vast storehouse of memories, impressions, and patterns that operates beneath the surface of waking awareness. The moon rules Monday, the first day of the working week, the day of return to routine, the day that carries the weight of all the Mondays before it. Monday feels the way it does not because of anything inherent in the day, but because of what the moon has accumulated. Every reluctant Monday morning is a lunar phenomenon, a pattern so deeply grooved it plays itself. The moon rules the tides, not only of oceans, but of bodies. Women's cycles follow the moon. Sleep follows the moon. Mood follows the moon. The subtle rhythms of hunger, energy, creativity, and grief all pulse in lunar time, whether or not you track them. You are already lunar. The question is whether you know it. The ancients understood that the moon governs manifestation, the final step by which something moves from the invisible to the visible. Every intention must eventually pass through the moon to become real. Saturn gives it structure, Jupiter gives it abundance, Mars gives it force, the sun gives it identity, Venus gives it beauty, Mercury gives it expression, but the moon gives it body. The moon brings it into the world of matter, of time, of tangible existence. This is why lunar timing matters in magical work. The waxing moon carries things into manifestation, growth, increase, attraction. The waning moon carries things out of manifestation, release, decrease, banishing. The full moon is the moment of maximum reception, when the mirror is brightest and the tides are highest. The dark moon is the pause between breaths, when the old cycle is ended and the new has not yet begun. The moon's shadow is illusion. Because the moon only reflects, it can reflect things that are not there, or distort things that are. Lunacy, delusion. The emotional storm that feels absolutely real while it lasts and dissolves by morning. The moon can deceive, not through malice, but through its nature. A mirror has no opinion about what it shows. But the moon, in its highest expression, is intuition, the direct perception of truth that arrives without reasoning, without evidence, without explanation. You know, and you know that you know, and you cannot say how. That is the moon at its clearest, reflecting not the scattered impressions of daily life, but the light of the sun itself, pure and undistorted. What patterns are running in you that you did not choose? What has the moon remembered that no longer serves? What new impression do you want to cultivate, deliberately, through repetition, until it becomes as natural as breathing? The moon is always receiving. Right now, in this moment, it is recording what you think, what you feel, what you repeat. It will play it back. It always does. Choose carefully what you give the moon to remember.